right. Yeah, I'm not Jerry, and this is Lucas. We're a big old belt. Me and Sasha, it's a pleasure to talk to you today.
Pleasure to talk to you guys. Great shirt, by the way. Great shirt. Thank you. Thank you.
So you've been part of the Power universe since the beginning, and now holding the mantle of raising Kanan. And since the announcement of the show, everybody's been very excited. But there's one thing that I realized, especially going into this season, that I don't think enough people are talking about. And as much as this part of the universe is about Kanan, titled Kanan, it has been very much about Jukebox. Was that always your plan going into this, to kind of run sort of parallel things with the two of these characters?
Great question. I look, Jukebox was always going to be a central figure because, the one advantage the other series have is that they have characters from the original Power, right? So we didn't have that. What we had is Kanan and Jukebox. We have the younger version, right? Yeah. And so they were always going to be really, really important characters. I think what's happened, to your point, is that as there's a lot of writers that make this show a reality, as we sort of explored the characters and the stories, and once, frankly, we met Haley Kilgore, who plays Jukebox, we really saw sort of opportunities from a narrative standpoint that maybe we weren't aware of before. And that is sort of the beauty of what we do, which is, there's a leap of faith you take when you hire any actor for any role. You never know. They audition, you think they're great, and we had so many great auditions, but you don't know. And what really happened, and I'm sure you guys have seen this, and that may be what's prompting the question, is Haley has really sort of taken on that role and sort of made it her own in a way that's spectacular. And of course, the way that things ended with Jukebox and Kanan in the original series sort of does, inform the question of, well, how, who were they to each other before? And so that really gave us an opportunity to explore that story, but yeah, that's a great question. And it's true. I mean, it's very, very true. She became a bigger part of this as we sort of started to figure it out and met Haley and whatnot.
That's awesome.
Now, what was your focus on the character of Rock? Considering that we didn't really get much about her from the original Power series, but here we're introduced from the first episode of the first season to an amazing force of a character. What went behind that thought process?
Well, thank you for saying that. I mean, I also say we're also introduced to this amazing actress, right?
Yes.
Who's taken this character and again, sort of like, as I said about him, made it her own in a way that is beyond anything I could have ever imagined. I think, one of the challenges with raising Kanan is that you guys know how the story ends, right? So really what we have to talk about is how it began and what turned Kanan into Kanan. And I think when 50 and Courtney came to me with the idea of this series, I had to figure out like what it was going to be, because really all they gave me was, listen, we think there's an opportunity to sort of do Goodfellas as a television series. and so for me, I really felt like it was going to be a family drama. And I felt like the central relationship had to be Kanan and his mother. He mentions her to you again. You guys are astute observers. He mentions her only fleetingly in the original Power. Like it's literally one line of dialogue. But I felt like that's where the opportunity was, to really have that be the central relationship. Now, having said that, I never could have predicted that we would have gotten Patina Miller and would have done what she's done. Like that's just not something you can ever predict. But it's just one of those things where it's it almost feels
blessings.
Yeah, exactly.
Blessings. Now I know you are filming season 3 already, and season 2 is getting ready to drop very soon. Because as you always emphasize, we know where the finish line at, but we're not in a rush to get there. What other bit of elements are you looking to explore going forward that you may be able to talk about?
Well, first off, how do you guys know we're filming season 3? How'd you find that out? Okay. Well, I will neither confirm nor deny that. But listen, I mean, I would say with season 2, we really raised the stakes, especially as the season progresses. By the end of the season, the stakes are raised in some really, really significant ways. And there are sort of old alliances that are broken. Sorry, guys, and new allegiances that are formed sort of unexpectedly. And so, I think there's a lot of opportunity for us to sort of, expand the world, expand the characters. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that we're doing, and you'll see in season 2. I think you guys have probably seen the first few episodes. It starts to get bigger and bigger as the season went on.
Absolutely. We're here for the ride, man. And again, already, congratulations on season 2. Cannot confirm or deny season 3, but we're here until the wheels fall off. And it's a pleasure to talk to you.
Appreciate you guys. Sorry about that.
It's all right. Thank you.
Be well, guys.
Thank you.